Hi, it's Niko Apostle with the Apostle Group at Keller Williams, Chicago, Lincoln Park. Welcome to our beautiful new office space. Isn't it great? We spent the last week reorganizing it, getting settled, putting in new storage and all the rest of it. And it makes me remember the experience I have with so many sellers all the time. Whenever I go to a property, we often have to ask them to declutter. It's the primary thing that you do to stage a property. You know, you have things, you put them out, you kind of don't think about it, and messes have a way of growing and swelling and changing size. And before you know it, after a little bit of time, you don't realize how much clutter you're facing in your life. And I can't tell you how many times we've had our interior designer come in or one of our other team members and help a client declutter, and then when they go to see their house, right before they're going on the market, they say, oh my gosh, what have I been thinking? I should have been living this way all along. I'm definitely going to do this in the new house. Well, I can attest to the fact I live in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment right now, but we are expanding into the basement this winter. And this just brings to mind how important it is to really decide what's important to you with the stuff in your house. So I have recommendations for 3 really great books about decluttering. When you live a decluttered lifestyle, your stress goes away, you have less to worry about, and things are just really great. First book that I recommend is something called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. Now, don't let the title scare you, okay? It's by Margareta Magnusson, and it is indeed a Scandinavian author. And in Scandinavia, what they do is they think about the next generation. And as they get older and older, they think, what am I leaving to the next people to take care of once I pass away? So they think about this and plan for it. And as they use things up, they simply do not replace them, to the point where when they're really old, they live a simple life, and it's a really wonderful existence. So it's a great book. You should check it out. It's not as morbid as it sounds. The other really great read you should check out is Francine Jay's detailed guide to decluttering. It's called The Joy of Less. Reading this book was really, really powerful, and it helps you to realize how when open space is available to you, it's a venue for creativity. And so the more things that are in your presence, the more things you have to pay attention to and the less opportunity you have to be creative. Finally, and this has been the most important for me now with 2 kids at home, it's a book called Clutter Free with Kids by Josh Becker. And it's a great book that helps you to explain to your kids how they should live a life without creating chaos and mess everywhere. It's an ongoing battle, and I'm still struggling with it, but still, the techniques in this book have really helped us to make our kids aware of when they need to clean things up and when not. So those are my tips for this week. I really am excited to see, this is a great time of year for everyone to consider decluttering as you're starting to nest for the winter and you realize how much stuff you have to take care of when you're inside. It's also a great time to do it in the spring, but maybe twice a year consider looking at all the things that you have around you and making some careful choices, because living a decluttered life makes you ready to take advantage of an opportunity at a moment's notice. That's it. Niko Apostle signing off. Would love to hear from you and your thoughts about the clutter in your life and all the other and what it's like to live without it.